When you have a kid who's that interested, you got to encourage it. Aubriana, my wife Dina, and I are actually going to follow them physically this year from Canada, including a visit in February to the Oyamel fir forest down in Mexico.
And Seth Kaplan made that promise to his family and viewers after they tagged monarch butterflies at Fort Hunter Park in September. Well, promise kept.
This is so cool. Our Seth Kaplan and his lovely family were in Mexico to see monarch butterflies just like the ones he covered here in the Midstate. Here's his report.
Greetings, park guide Jimena Martinez Torres says from the Rosario Monarch Butterfly Sanctuary in Ocampo in the Mexican state of Michoacan. It's a long trip here and then a long hike up to where the butterflies are. How long? Ask my 9-year-old daughter, Aubriana.
We had to walk for like 24 hours.
Was that 24 hours?
Fine, it was an hour and a half.
People of all ages and abilities doing it, some of them halfway up, no doubt asking themselves what they were thinking, but all just as surely answering this question the same way Aubriana did.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Aproximadamente 150 millones de...
About 150 million butterflies, Jimena says, arrive here each year. When you have high expectations about something, as we had coming all this way, it's easy to be disappointed. These monarch butterfly breeding grounds are one of the few things in life that no matter how much you expect, somehow it's even better. Because it's not easy to get here, even once you're in Mexico City, most visitors here are from Mexico. But we met a few others from the States, like 14-year-old Enrique Suarez, who came from Las Vegas with his mom Rosie there. Enrique, like Aubriana, was skeptical of the hike up.
But once you actually see it, you finally realize that, the hiking was worth it. You see millions of butterflies all around, and especially, there might be some that might land on your finger or go on your head.
That happened to Aubriana while I was interviewing her.
What about the quantity of butterflies that, just one on your head, don't move.
Oh, that's great.
And again. And of course, then there's the point of all this.
If you might get lucky, there might be a chance of where two butterflies will go together and touch their wings as a relationship.
Jimena says that activity peaks around now. So right now is the best time of all to be here, I ask?
Even at this greatest time of year in the greatest place in the world for seeing monarch butterflies, you have to get a little lucky. You need a sunny, calm day, and days in February don't come any sunnier or calmer, no wind, than this one.
It's feeding on nectar from the milkweed.
That favorite monarch butterfly food, as we learned back home. Yes, we already knew a lot about these incredible creatures before we came here, saw pictures in books and online, even got to see and help tag a few in person.
But when you actually go to that place and see those monarchs and just like in a book actually have a monarch land on your head, it's truly magical.
Magical too for all of us, watching all of them experience that magic. In Michoacan, Mexico, Seth Kaplan.
Oh my goodness, there's another! And another!
ABC 27 News.
Beautiful.
Love how much Aubriana loved it.
She does.
That was fun to see it through her eyes.
Smile.
Yeah. Well, of course, a big part of the magic is the migration from Canada through places like the Midstate down to Mexico.
And Seth tells us he didn't actually see any butterflies that were tagged at Fort Hunter Park, but you can bet there were somewhere among the 150 million butterflies at that sanctuary.